Hello and welcome to Dabbling in Journals and week 2 of my One Book July little mini series, if you like. I'm calling it week 2 because the first week of July started halfway through last week. And what I'm going to do is show you what I did for the first few days of One Book July, and then I will set up my week 2. So I put 3 inserts in here. I've got my journal, I've got my bullet journal insert, and I've got my little sketchbook. So let's have a little look at what I did. So I did add a photograph here of our twins. They're my granddaughters. They are beautiful, as you can see, and they are 10 years old, 3 years younger than my youngest son, because I had my eldest daughter when I was very young and my son when I was older. Anyway, don't know what I told you that, but that's why I've added that photo. I've just put One Book July 2021 in there, and then I've done my first journaling spread. My granddaughter, who I just showed you, baked some little macaroons for a celebration of my younger daughter's birthday and I'm amazed, how can a 10-year-old make macaroons? They're so tricky, and they were absolutely delicious. Little tiny, so Gramsy could have one because I'm on a diet, little tiny macaroons. They had lemon flavoured filling and they were beautiful. And then my second spread, I did a picture of my 3 children on the night that we were celebrating my daughter's birthday. It wasn't actually her birthday because we're not going to see her on her actual birthday. So we had a pre-birthday celebration, and I've just decorated with washi and paper, a little bit of stamping. I've done a little bit of journaling. I've got these little Cherish family little stickers. These stickers come from this Tim Holtz Ideology sticker pack, and I really like the way they look, and I'm trying to think about how I could just do that for myself because I don't want to have to keep buying packs and packs of these stickers. So if you've got any ideas, I know you can get like a sort of label maker. If you've got one of those, let me know how you get on with it and whether or not you think they're worth it. Okay, so that was my little journaling insert, and then in my bullet journal insert I just flip through to where I started filling it in. I can't seem to turn the pages. So I filled in my little month at a glance. This is tiny. It is tiny, but I did manage to put most of my sort of important things in. So I did a key, B for birthday, A for appointment, where it was somewhere where I was leaving the house, and V for visitor if they're coming to the house, and I've put my appointments in. And I think if I continued bullet journaling, I would want a few months altogether at the front, because I would like to be able to sort of flip through the months easily. So that's one thought I've had in how I might improve my setup. I filled in my goals. I put my weight loss. My first week, which was still in June, I lost £3, and then this week I lost £1, and every pound counts, so I'm happy with that, especially as I had a macaroon. And I haven't done any forward planning yet, so this just shows that perhaps I don't need more than 1 month, but we'll see how much that fills up. And all I've added to my wish list is some more washi tape because I've been running out. I filled in my trackers, and I think because it was the first week and only 4 days, I managed to do everything every day. So I did my exercise, I did my sketching, and I did my journaling. I filled in my week at a glance, and I found this was more than adequate for everything I wanted to put in. It was only Friday that got a bit crowded, and I could have always added a tip in if I needed to, so that worked fine for me. My meal planning worked fine for me. I quite liked having it in a list like this. It makes it really easy to work out where you are. And I filled in my little to-do list. The only one thing that I didn't do that needs to be transferred to next week, and here I was writing that I wanted to draw a room layout because we've just bought my son a new piano, and his current piano is in his room, but it won't fit the new one, so it's going in our family room, so I've had to like rearrange all the furniture. That was exhausting. And then for my focus for the week, I used a tarot card, and it was a really interesting one actually. I picked this one at random, the 9 of Earth, and as you can see there's a picture of Arctic wolves. It looks like watercolour to me. I think it's really cool. It looks like a pack of Arctic wolves that are sort of trudging across the snow underneath what looks to me like possibly the Northern Lights. So I was thinking, what can I do with this card? What can I focus on? And I thought one thing I would do is look up some information about the Northern Lights, because even though I've heard of them, I don't know anything about them. And then I thought, what does this really depict for me? And I was thinking, well, they know where they're going using instinct. So I'm going to focus on the notion of instinct for this week to see whether or not that would inspire any ideas or self-reflection that would be useful to me. And as it turned out, it did really. So I found out all about the Northern Lights, and I have journaled about that. And then that was my journaling about my initial response to the card. And this was my journaling about the Northern Lights. So I wrote out the sort of scientific, very brief scientific explanation of them, and then some of the myths that surround them in different cultures, those kind of areas of the world where people can see the Northern Lights. So I discovered that they're caused by a collision between electrically charged particles from the sun that enter the atmosphere of the Earth, and then it shows up in all these brilliant green, blue, pink and violet lights. So let me know if you've ever been to see the Northern Lights. I certainly haven't been. I'd like to though, it would be fun. So yes, I was talking again here about the myths. Then I started journaling about instinct. And I've defined instinct as being an innate, i.e. not learned, typically fixed pattern of complex behaviour in response to stimuli. And I noticed that there seems to be a variety of debates about what instincts are, and also whether or not people have them. And it seems to me, as I've noted here, really sort of self-evident or obvious to me that humans have instincts. For example, they have a strong instinct to survive, and yes, this results in reflexes. If you fall down, a reflex reaction would be to put your hands out and stop yourself falling. Even if you jump off a cliff because you want to end your life, you'll still put your hands out. That reflex will still be there. And then we have more complex behaviours, which I think of as instincts. And the obvious one to me was the fight, flight and freeze behaviour that we have in response to perceived danger. So I was really interested in that, as it turned out. Initially, when I drew that card, I thought, instinct, what am I gonna think about? But because I have PTSD, I thought, what happens to your instincts when you end up with CPTSD as a result of trauma? And I was looking it up, and it was talking about how I shouldn't say normal. I'm not normal. People with different illnesses are not normal, are they? But people that have grown up well adjusted, let's put it that way, well adjusted, their instincts will be triggered. So if they see something dangerous, if a lion jumps in the room, everybody's going to have a fear response because it's a dangerous wild animal, unless you're a wild lion tamer or something. But most people will feel frightened, and the sort of instincts are to either fight the lion. Well, most of us wouldn't fight a lion. Maybe a lion tamer would, or we would flee, would get out of there as quick as we could, or we would just go freeze and stay still, really, really still for ages and hope the lion doesn't get us. So I was thinking about the fact that when you have PTSD, it's usually as a result of trauma, and in complex PTSD, it's a result of repeated trauma, often in childhood. And obviously, as a child, you can't fight somebody that's traumatizing you. You can try and flee, but it's often impossible to flee. And so freeze is the most obvious response. And what happens for people that have PTSD is that those responses become responses that you over rely on, and then they start being triggered in inappropriate situations where you're not actually in danger, and so on. Anyway, that's enough chintering. So you can see I found it really interesting. I think that's what I was trying to explain. I found it really interesting journaling in response to this card that I picked randomly, and that's how I use tarot cards and oracle cards to prompt self-reflection for myself. So let's move on to next week. So I've decided to change the colour scheme because I did brown and blue last week, and I think if I was doing this sort of over lots of months, I'd probably have the colour scheme last for a month. But as it's just One Book July, I thought I'd change the colour scheme each week. And I liked my layouts, so I haven't changed them. I don't want to write everything that I'm doing in here because it might be a little bit tedious for you. Watching me write things. Oh, I should have said my new pen. As you can see, I was writing with my new pen, and don't love how my handwriting looks with the fine nib, but it's definitely useful when it comes to writing in tiny little boxes like this. So the pen, I think, is a success. So I want to start by just decorating this page, I think. And I've picked out lots of pink things. So the first thing I wanted to put in is a sticker for the box I don't need. Okay, so I've got a little pink sticker. Oops, didn't quite line that up right. I've got a little pink sticker and it says, "Be so happy that when others look at you, they become happy too." And I thought that was lovely. And I'm just going to distress my edges because I forgot. And I want this to look distressed all the way through. Oh, I forgot to show you my sketchbook. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's just get this nice and rusticy looking. There we go. Okay, so I've put my little sticker here. I want to put some of my favourite little planner stickers in. So for example, oh, let me write the dates actually, because it does help, doesn't it? I'm just going to write Monday. There, that will stop me putting things in the wrong place, hopefully. So on Wednesday, my eldest daughter has been very kind and she's taking me to the hairdressers for a hair appointment. And this will be my first one since the beginning of lockdown. Though my partner did kindly cut my hair for me at one point with absolutely no expertise. So the poor hairdresser's going to faint when she sees me. So I'm going to put a little hair sticker in there and I will write it all in afterwards. One thing I've noticed is I don't have the dates. I wonder if it would be much easier for me if I actually put the dates. So I'll have to go back to my, so we start on the 5th. So Monday the 5th, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's it. Okay, so I know it is my daughter's birthday, even though we've already celebrated it. She's going to be celebrating with her friends on Saturday. So I just want to make a note of that so that I remember to message her. I am going with my younger daughter. She's taking me to see my sister so she can meet her new puppy on Tuesday. And then I think we'll do some shopping or lunch or something. So that's going to be really nice. I want to pop in my grocery sticker, as always. That comes really, what am I doing? Comes early on Friday morning. Do I need any others? I'll put my weight sticker in, though I have already weighed myself today. I was very organised and I remembered. And I've got these really cute little planning time stickers that I thought I'd put in for Monday because that's definitely what I'm doing. So I shall write all my appointments in here for the week and hopefully that will work again really well for me. Then this week is going to be my menu planning. So again, I will write them in off camera because you don't want to watch that, I'm sure. And then I want to do a little bit of decoration. So first of all, distress my page. There we go. And I'm going to take some washi tape. I got some pink out. Just need some little thin bits, I think, of washi tape. A little bit there. And I'm going to put a little bit down here. And then I pulled out some stickers that I just bought. What do we think? Oh, I think that one looks perfect. It's a better match than that one. So I just bought these from the Badass Witch, is the Etsy shop, and the lovely Mary makes them. Oh, that looks so pretty. And then I wanted to do list on this page, and I've got these sort of ready-made ones that I've had for a very long time. I'm trying to use up as much of my stash as possible, so I'm going to put that one there, and I'm going to put a to-do sticker at the top. And I know there was one thing that I didn't finish last week, wherever it is. I think I need tabs. I'm struggling to find things. So two things I want to change if I do bullet journaling longer term is have all my calendars at the beginning and add tabs so I can flick to bits more easily. So I've got my to-do list in there, so that's all ready for my meal planner and to add any notes that I want to around there. Do you think that's enough decoration? I did pull out these stickers. Yeah, there you go. This is just a little sticker saver. When I've just got odd stickers left, I can put it on here and just keep it in my notebook, which I will put it in my notebook now while I think of it. I think that way, no, that way, I can still get my meal in, and that looks really pretty. And I think I'll pop one up here. Ah, yes, I like how that looks. That looks a little bit more decorated. And then this page is where I'll do my focus for the week. And I've got this really pretty pink. I don't often use pink, but I do have some really pretty pink washi paper. So I thought I would stick. I did my decoration in the middle last week. Shall I do it differently this week? I like it in the middle. So I've just put some glue on and stick my little bit of washi paper. And then I've got one that's a slightly, is that overkill? Shall I save that for my other pages? I'm not sure, can't sure. And I've got some little circle stickers that are pink. Now, these washi stickers are always really hard to peel off. There we go. Put one there. It doesn't stand out very well, does it? But it doesn't matter. I'm going to put another one. Let's put it a little bit higher, because otherwise if I put it actually on the pink it doesn't stand out. And then I don't know, I feel like I want something brown because I've gone so pink. What can I put there? Okay, that took me a while to decide. I think I'm going to stamp. So I'm going to take a dark brown ink and I'm going to stamp something floral. I need to get some different stamps out so that it can do something a bit different. That one seems the right kind of size. There we go. It looks a bit like holly actually. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, retrieved my stamp. I'm going to put that there. I wonder what that's going to look like over the top of the washi paper. Oh, it's quite delicate, isn't it? Doesn't show very much. I feel like I need something a bit darker. Why not go back to my coffee theme? Oh, I like that one. That's got like a bit of pink in it, but also brown. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I've set up my week ready to write my appointments in. I have set up my meal planner ready to write my meals in and my to-do list, my focus for the week. And the last thing I want to show you before I go is that I did do my daily sketch. I was drawing noses because I find noses so difficult when I'm drawing. So for my daily sketch, and honestly it's a really good habit to get into because I just spent a few minutes each day. It was really took no time. So just do a little sketch that size. Really doesn't take very long, and obviously if I keep practicing doing little noses I will hopefully improve at drawing or rendering noses. And I don't know what I'll do this week, what I'll try and draw, but it was fun and I do really like having everything together in my little notebook. I do carry my cards in here, but I've tipped them out for the video just in case the numbers were to show or whatever. And yeah, I hope you found that interesting in some way and that it maybe inspired you to do something similar, or something, it might inspire you to do something different. Whatever. I hope that you found it useful or interesting, and thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.